AirPods users rejoice. Apple has finally given us the ability to customize the EQ with its latest iOS 27 update. And if you're risky enough to try the beta, or maybe you've already installed it, I'll show you not only how it works, but how to update your AirPods to the beta firmware, since that's not something that is super obvious to most people. Now, there are a few other upgrades also worth covering, so we'll go through all of that. And let's run through everything new for the AirPods in iOS 27. In order to get the new update for your AirPods, you need your iPhone on the latest iOS 27 beta first, and then you connect your AirPods and you jump into the Settings app. Your AirPods will show up near the top of the page. Go ahead and jump in there and scroll down to the very bottom, and you'll find a toggle for AirPods beta updates. Go ahead and turn that on. Drop both your iPhone and your AirPods onto a charger. I think that helps. And the firmware loads itself in the background. Don't just sit there refreshing the screen waiting for it. Trust me, it doesn't work. It's not going to go any faster. Honestly, I would just do this overnight. Go ahead and put your AirPods on the charger, put your phone on the charger, and then when you wake up in the morning, it should be all done. Also worth mentioning the new look for the AirPods settings menu here. So now you kind of have things broken up into these categories: audio and routing, hearing health, control and gestures, live translation, accessibility, battery, find my, privacy, so on and so forth. It just kind of makes things a little bit easier to find what you might be looking for by having everything broken down into different sections. And it just looks a little nicer than what it was before, which I really like. It's also worth briefly mentioning here which AirPods will actually be getting a lot of these features. Some are AirPods Pro 3 only, and the rest are really for AirPods Pro 3, AirPods Pro 2 with USB-C, AirPods Max 2, and even the AirPods 4 in both the ANC and non-ANC versions. Really anything that's running the H2 chips. Okay, the star of the show, custom EQ. This is the one that we've been waiting for years, or at least I have. Apple's stance forever was that their adaptive EQ already tuned things perfectly for whatever or whoever might be listening to music, so there was no need for anyone to dial things in, which honestly, I would agree that most people probably don't care or need to really tune the music, and it's been really good for most, and myself included. I thought it was really, really nice, but there are times that I want to jump in and adjust a few things. Now, if you jump into settings and you open up the AirPods section here, you go to audio and routing, go ahead and go to equalizer, and you can go ahead and start to adjust things by choosing custom. You'll be able to adjust the lows, the mids, and the highs. Maybe you want more low end thumping through. Maybe you want more vocals sitting right up top. You want to go through the highs a little bit. You can do all of that with no problems. It's not the deepest, most surgical EQ on the planet, but going from zero control to like actually having sliders to adjust is still a massive jump. My one small gripe is that wish we had custom profiles, maybe like one for podcasts, one for music, etc. But I'm not going to get greedy here. We went from nothing to this, so I am very happy. And I really like that I'm able to fine tune just a little bit. I tweaked the low end. I raised that a little bit. I raised the mids and I raised the highs quite a bit because that's kind of what I want in my songs. But yeah, would love to hear from you, your thoughts about the new EQ in the comments down below. Is this something that you're going to jump in and use? Let me know down in those comments. The next new feature here is heart rate syncing, and this is strictly an AirPods Pro 3 feature. If you're one of those people who works out at a gym and have the machines that can, tap into your heart rate with the Apple Watch or your iPhone, that has existed for a while, and you would do it with your Apple Watch on your wrist here. But the Pro 3 now offers heart rate sensors built in, and so now you can use your AirPods Pro 3s at the gym. As long as the machine supports GymKit, you can go ahead and tap your iPhone to it and sync up your AirPods Pro 3 to have the live heart rate flowing straight off your AirPods to the gym's machine's display. So no watch is required. Honestly, I haven't had a chance to test this yet. I also have never actually used this on my Apple Watch. So if you're somebody that also has done this and you really like this feature, let me know in the comments. I'd love to know who you are. But yeah, now you have the ability to do this with your AirPods Pro 3 instead of just the Apple Watch. And rounding out this list is precision finding making its way to the AirPods. This started as, a way to precision find your AirTags, and then it's gone to other different things in the Apple ecosystem. And now with watchOS 27 on your wrist, you can use precision finding straight from your wrist to your AirPods Pro. All you do is open up Find My on your watch, go to your AirPods and hit locate there, and you'll be able to walk and get turn-by-turn directions basically to your AirPods if they're somewhere in the room. And you can use that precision finding feature, which I find very helpful. One quick honorable mention, although this isn't a specific AirPods feature per se, you will have the new Siri AI available in your ears and accessible through your AirPods if your phone or watch is connected at any time. And now that Siri is actually really good in my opinion, and I've been using Siri AI far more than I have in the past, this is something that I might want to use through my AirPods. And so it's nice to know that we have that capability. So the AirPods have kind of quietly walked away from WWDC this year with some genuinely useful upgrades. The custom EQ by itself is one of the most meaningful changes, in my opinion, to the AirPods experience in kind of a long time. And if this has you eyeing a pair for the first time, maybe you don't own one or you just need to upgrade to the Pro 3s or something like that, those have been dipping down in price to around $179, which is a solid chunk off the normal price. I think the Max 2 has also been seeing some discounts. So the part that I'm curious about moving forward is how the new Siri AI will start playing with AirPods. Will it get some specific features? You know, those cameras ones that I did a video on just recently, where you can use visual intelligence and Siri to kind of navigate the world around you. That's the rumor for the upcoming next generation AirPods. That's going to be a huge wrinkle thrown in. And so, yeah, would love to hear from you in the comments down below, especially about what we have now, which is that custom EQ and some of those other features. Let me know down in those comments. This has been Dan with MacRumors. Thanks so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you around in the next video.